Alright, we are back in Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine. Last time we left off, we had just reconnected with the leader of the Imperial Guard, and now we're going to try to push towards this gun. Lots of Imperial Guard lost.
Genetic scan complete. Adeptus Astartes. Access authorized.
We've got a purity seal. That's what a purity seal is. It's basically some sort of, I don't know, they don't really explain it well in the books, but something that has a kind of an oath that they make on it, or some sort of thing that shows how pure a Space Marine is to resist the tempting corruption of chaos, which is something we'll learn about later in this game.
What do you know of the Titans on this planet?
Only that our troops were sent to guard the Titan Invictus at Manufactorum Ajakis. That was 2 weeks ago, and we've lost contact with them.
We need to reach that Titan.
Your fastest route is across the rail bridge behind the gun complex. It leads directly to the western gates of the Manufactorum.
Look at these big guns.
Get me that field manual. Stuck on bloody Forge World and not a single tech priest in sight.
Doesn't even know how to use it. Relies on cyborgs to fix everything for him. These massive trenches and bunkers. Got orcs.
Digger! Digger!
Form a down firing line!
Simple grenade fix. Orcs might be pretty ragtag and still effective. Just against orcs. Basically everything in the 40,000 universe is bigger and grander than, oh, that's where we came from. Bigger and grander than everything in real life. Everything from the superhumans to their weapons and military defenses, their spaceships.
Kill them all! More humans to kill!
They're eating the humans. Be surprising. Funny enough, orcs aren't bred. There's no female orcs. They're plant-based creatures, so wherever they die, or whenever they die, they turn into spores and they grow again from the ground. So it's almost impossible to actually get rid of an orc infestation unless you just use a flamethrower on everything. So once a place is invaded by orcs, it's typically almost impossible to keep orcs from being there anymore. It's going to kind of manage it like a bug infestation almost, or even mold. Kind of imagine orcs as if like Venus flytraps became sentient with their legs. Just gonna eat everything carnivorous. They grow. The interesting thing is orcs. They don't just grow normally by like humans do over time. Or they do, but not the same kind of way.
The orcs hold the
They're
trenches
more
beyond the
of
ruins and the battlements beyond that.
Where the more conflict they have and the more conflict
The
they
orcs took
survive,
it almost as soon as we got to
the more they feel like they should be in charge. The stronger they think they are, the actually bigger and stronger they get.
Now none of our ships can
And
get
orcs are
past
kind
the
of the
gun.
true like power of belief, the secret kind of stuff, law of attraction. I think I'm stronger, and I'm gonna fight more, so I become stronger. This is right, the sniper.
Weapons authorization confirmed.
Stalker bolter.
Access granted.
There it is. That's where we have to go.
That's where the orcs breached the gun battery. We haven't been able to make it.
Crashed
inside
a
the
ship
wall.
right into it.
There just aren't enough of us.
You have survived this long on your own, Lieutenant. You have done well. But you are no longer alone. We will retake the gun. You will get your reinforcements.
I'll hold you to that, Captain.
We're heading back to the command post, Captain.
Turned away
Good
from
luck.
Medicaid facilities in sectors 29, 30,
There's
34.
an enemy up here.
Injured workers
There it is.
receiving treatment in sector 46.
That was terrible. I just didn't like how the aim assist at first was helping me sort of shoot him. I can do it. I promise I can do it.
Orcs on the high
Thank
ground.
you, computer.
Counter emergency disruption of production.
That. Tell me more about what it takes to kill a orc. Now, the only thing I don't really like about this game is I feel like even though it's an old game, it still holds up. That the running in this just seems so jerky. Maybe a little bit more fluid.
Shoot those humans!
Only lost like half our shield.
Space Marines! It's the Space!
See, and there's like an orc turret. Oh, shoot. Oh my god, I can blow it up. You know, I've probably played through this game about 4 or 5 times. I've never known I could do that.
Come and get me, Space Marine!
Takes more than that to kill a shitty cover.
More humans to kill! Time to die, humans!
Yeah, it might be a waste of money to shoot these guys, but
Once we get
it's just so
through
much
these
more
battles,
satisfying.
we will use the breach caused by the rock to enter the gun fortress.
Wow, that's so cool. Oh, let's see what you're doing. Lord of the Rings reference right there. Maybe that big of a nerd. It's back here. Ammo. You get like an achievement or something for destroying all these things. It's I can go back and get more grenades. Oh well. Yes, run right into the wall.
Look at these cables.
They must be powering orc contraptions across the battlefield.
Oh, there's a drop pod.
Captain, assault support pods were dropped in this area.
So basically how the orcs will ride asteroids right into the Earth. Space Marines, about 4 or 5 of them, can fit into one of these, and they'll be shot from a ship right into orbit. But on some of these even, these things land, some of them are bigger, and they'll deploy turrets on the top and just shoot anything that's around before even letting the Space Marines out. Let's see. That'd be... Any collectibles in here? What's it doing to the guy that's in the armor? Stomp him. Oh, yeah, that.
Go get him, boys!
That wasn't smart. Trick. Attack. What's going on there?
Giving the orcs right into the gun.
That was short and sweet. Let's use the jump pack for a little while. Belly of the beast. I can hear him, I can't see him. Come out wherever you are. Oh, there they are. Maybe they're in that big pipe we walked past.
This fortress is swarming with orcs. Clearing this place will take days.
Those guardsmen cannot survive that long. We find a way to destroy the gun.
Spacemarine Ep2.
Oh,
Access
launcher.
to experimental vengeance.
A vengeance launcher.
Granted.
A vengeance launcher.
That sounds promising.
That's kind of appropriate.
Medicaid facility should expect significant delays regarding removal of deceased persons.
Get me a bigger shooter!
Not many orcs over here. Nope. Two.
Authorization as Startees Ultra. Access granted.
That's fine.
An armory. Sure to be something useful.
Lockdown in effect.
Look here, Captain. Melter charges.
Put those in the right place, and this whole fortress will come down.
We could put the charge on one of the gun's shells.
Leandros, you do the chapter proud.
Releasing safeguard.
Oh, here we go. Just as if this situation was made right after they give me the grenade launcher. These big groups of enemies in tight little corridors. It's kind of perfect. But I'm also
Shell storage is below.
Access restricted to upper decks.
should we use this starter is going to be. Cannot run, cannot hide.
They're not about to run short of ammunition.
Spacemarines! Kill 'em!
The orcs kind of remind me of like World War II Russian soldiers. Using whatever they can to attack the enemy. Specifically these squigs that have bombs on them. In World War II, the Russian soldiers would use these dogs, squigs, and train dogs to go with dynamite strapped on them, to go underneath tanks to blow up. The problem was that the Russians only had Russian tanks to practice on. So when they tried using the dogs in the field with these explosives on them, the dogs would run under their own under the Russians' own tanks and blow themselves up instead of running over the German tanks. So they pretty quickly dropped that strategy. Just like here, the squigs are all these bombs on them in the middle of all these orcs. Get shot once.
Here, Captain. We need to get the shell into that loader.
Oh, Jesus. I always forget how big these things are.
There. I will place the charge on that shell.
I wonder one shot from these things taking down a
Now to
spaceship.
move the shell into place.
did I mention that Space Marines are super strong? As you can see right here.
All loaded. With luck, the orcs will feed it right into the gun's chamber.
We cannot rely on luck for this, Sodonis. We follow the shell up and make sure it reaches its destination.
Aye. Now back to the lift.
Oh, my grenade launcher.
Hear me out, boys.
Trying to be sneaky. I can see you. No more grenade launcher for them until we find more ammo.
Keep clear. This is not a drill.
This way. Oh. Where's more grenade ammo? Everything ammo. Oh. Good try. Oh, Jesus. Close. Here we go. Oh, Jesus.
So be it.
There we go. That was one of them.
Stand clear.
There, the secondary lift.
Oh, we were down there.
Stand clear.
Watch the books. We always know where we need to go because there's a skull there. So it looks like it's foreshadowing.
It's the Space Marines.
Something right there. I think this is a good spot to call it. It's probably, with all this ammo and everything, it's probably going to be a big battle right next, so catch you guys in the next video.